Where's the
You
other
see right here in the corner of the toe,
one? Yeah,
the toe,
the toenail.
the toenail, thank you, starts a fungus, and then another fungus
Yeah.
is in the pinky,
The pinky of the toe.
the pinky of the toe. So
Pinky toe. Okay.
pinky toe. The advantage of using such a lanyard is that I can place it really close and make a real close up from above on the various angles of the toe. And when I'm done,
Right.
I can easily take it
Right.
up,
Right.
insert it back into the lanyard, and keep shooting downwards. Repeat it. Yeah.
So basically, you're showing you how you
And you-
have the fungus on
and
two
you-
parts of your on your thumb of your.
You want to
toe,
have
the first
banter. You understand how
What? Okay. So what you're
Notebook
right.
LM is doing it?
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
So basically, what you're saying is that
No,
one is that you have a concoction.
I'm taking the shoebox out.
You have in the shoebox.
Open the shoebox.
Open the shoebox that you use, and you have a liquid there. And what's in the liquid?
Everything that you see on the table.
So you
Clorox,
you put bleach.
bleach, all kinds of chemicals,
Oh, that's apple cider, but it's in
apple
another
cider,
Listerine
Listerine,
and vinegar.
vinegar.
Oh, and then hydrogen peroxide.
Yes, and I put inside PVC.
Okay, shouldn't you clean it?
You can. This is also salt. You don't need to clean it because
Why not?
nothing
We'll live in it.
would live in it because of the salt and the chemicals. Everything will die, and I want to kill this fungus.
Okay, so you use it as
But
a stir?
I don't want to dip my entire foot. I want to dip only
The toe.
the toes, and since it is slanted the
What is slant?
floor.
Oh, the slant. It's on a tilt. The slope.
Right, the
depth.
salt accumulates on one side, so I rotate it.
Okay.
So I get the salt that is accumulated on one side to spread evenly, plus it accumulates also inside, you see.
The salt is now inside your.
Yes, so once in a while,
You want to use the bottom of this and
no, just give me, there is a plastic there on the edge in the corner, give it to me, yes. So I want to push out this salt that accumulated in the inside, you see all this salt?
Looks like it's.
So I want to take it out
Looks like
and then mix it a little with the liquid so it doesn't crystallize like the Dead Sea and becomes into a rock. Because I want to force those fungus to die from the salt.
there's another end too.
But in order to get the salt out, you have to rotate it and clean it. I should have
Like
some-
a plastic spoon.
not a spoon, but some kind of a knife like.
Right, a plastic utensil, like a plastic knife.
Yeah,
You want me to
that's-
go get it for you?
No, that's good enough. I just forget every time. Should have something to regularly clean it up. Maybe
That
one.
is dirty.
This doesn't matter,
I don't
the
think the
dirt.
hygiene is a good idea.
Don't worry about hygiene. No.
I think hygiene is important.
You need to really get a piece of once and for all. Get something to clean it up. Let
Do
me.
you want me to get you a plastic
No, if you can
utensil?
just shoot me an arrow, do one thing that you can do so much better than me that it's not even.
We don't want to have
It is not even a contest. Help me, Rhonda.
Why don't you use something like this?
It's no good. That's why you don't understand
You want to
anything.
do a brush?
There is no brain power there.
How
You
about-
cannot make up for it.
How
Just
about a brush?
a brush is not good.
I think you could do
It has to be something straight.
I'll show you what
So you have to understand something before you talk a whole lot of trash.
Okay, here. The these two would be good. The wooden
Yeah,
spoon.
this true. That's true. So let's see if I can clean it a little bit. What you want to do is make sure that the salt doesn't crystallize in here. Well, this will take care of it. Scoop it out, let it drop in the water, and later on with my foot I'll mix it up so it doesn't crystallize and creates a rock inside the PVC, which later on when I want to use the PVC for water transmission or other things, this rock, and I also want to, what is the word, the salt will be mixed with the liquid. What is the word for it?
Basically, you want it to dissolve.
Dissolve, thank you. I want to dissolve the salt in with the liquid and kill the fungus.
So you want to mix it maybe?
Yeah, I will mix it with my foot, but I don't want it to accumulate inside the PVC holes.
Basically the tube.
The tube, right. The tube. Okay, now I put back the PVC. It has to be something like PVC.
That it won't.
You know, there is a black PVC there. Can you see it?
There's this.
Give it to me. I know. Yeah. This is a black PVC, and this is better because it is straight through.
It's not. That brown doesn't mean that it's rusted?
No, the brown is nothing, and the rust doesn't matter. I cut it particularly for this, and it fits perfectly in here. So you can use this also to mix it well. You see how I'm mixing it? Repeat it and explain.
Mixing it.
Why am I mixing it?
So everything will dissolve together, that the salt doesn't stay on the bottom.
And will keep the fungus.
It keeps the fungus. And how often do you change the liquid? Or you never
I don't
do?
change it. I cover it, and I add because of the heat.
What's floating in it?
Something that falls from the.
It looks like some ants or something, no?
Doesn't matter what it is, but whatever it is.
You don't think that'll cause issues on your
No, doesn't
open
make any
wounds?
difference. Now it's ready for my foot, and with my foot I can reach the corner there, make sure it is all dissolves.
And then
You see, this is just like the Dead Sea with chemicals that will kill any.
And so you think it's killing it?
It's killing anything alive, cannot last in it. The question is only how long does it take to kill it.
No,
There's no living thing that can survive for an extended period of time inside water with salt water in this level with chlorine and other chemicals. Now I have to sit here an extended period of time, so not to waste a lot of time, I would like to eat my breakfast or my brunch here. So I'm putting up a little cutting board, and that will become my temporary table. Then on top of it, I want to put my tray with my food and demonstrate how I'm eating while I'm soaking my foot in this concoction. Now it's not okay, not over yet. I want to share with you my diet also, which is every day fresh chopped salad with white chicken meat, pearl couscous, Asiago cheese, pecan and currants with a sweet basil dressing. Okay, so that is another thing, another change that I made recently. But most importantly, I want to show you the lanyard and how I'm using this neck, wallet, phone and badge holding lanyard attached to my chest with a easel. Can you repeat it?
Well,
Jesus,
what I
help,
want, we don't want
please.
to just repeat.
Just
outright.
repeat it
No.
first. Please repeat it for the second time, the third time. First of all, you have to know what we are talking about.
So basically,
Let's repeat it again slowly.
No, stop it.
Okay.
We're going to do a banter, and when we do a banter, you don't hear the person
You
say.
first
"Please."
have to understand what it is and report the facts.
No.
And after the fact, you banter. You banter something that you understand what you're talking about.
you
You
have to
cannot
listen
just
to-
talk trash. It has to be.
Contract.
It has to be related to the facts.
It's not right.
So if we can break it down to make it slower.
That's not how it goes.
This is how it goes. I determine how it goes. I produce it. And you, instead of helping, you are hurting. If you don't want to help, don't hurt.
Okay. Bye. I
Shoot my hat then. Let me explain that. Maybe we can handle that.
Okay, so.
And
so
this is a hat.
Hold on, wait.
And this is a hat with the URL tail. You want to use landscape mode so you capture the entire message so somebody can understand what a URL tail
I have
is.
it.
A
It
URL
says,
tail.
It says run-bot-seo.info, and underneath run it has 786. Underneath bot is 268, and underneath SEO is 736. Dot. The dots match, and then under I is the digit 4.
You have to understand what is a URL tail. A URL stands for Universal Remote Locator.
It stands for Universal Resource Locator.
Excuse me, correct? Thank you.
And it's universal. And
Universal Resource Locator.
it's uniform.
And tail
resource
stands for
locator.
tail stands for a telephone number or a telephone device. So together, it is a standard, an international ISO standard for programming and referring to various communication system like telephony and combination of URL like a website. So in this case, it spells the URL tail, which is the
corresponds to the digits of the phone number.
The URL and the website spells the telephone number, as you can see. And this is
It matches in the keyboard, in your keypad. For instance, the number 7, you'll see the letter R. For the number 8, you'll see the letter U. For the digit 8, you'll see the letter N. So it converts the letters into digits.
the important thing that on the video, it will become a hot spot.
So it'll be a hotspot, so when you press it, it'll dial the number.
So
just
when
like
the
it did.
viewer views it on YouTube or other video servers,
It will convert to a number. It doesn't need to have the phone
not
number.
only that, it will be converted to two different things. One will be the phone number, which it is already there.
It will dial. It'll be a dialer.
So it will dial to the phone number and at the same time port the user to the web address.
Yeah.
Okay, and the web address is run.seo.info is the address of this web that
Of
will
this website. not
of the
this-
website that contains information as to how to order things.
What are
For
things?
example,
What are things?
a do-it-yourself remedy to fungus treatment.
So it's
So
not things. You have to.
this is an
what are
example of things that can
Commerce
demonstrate, have an e-commerce that demonstrates how to treat fungus in a do-it-yourself manner and also sell all the components that are included there, including the diet, that you can sit like this outside for at least 20 minutes while you are eating
And it's also good for vitamin D, I would imagine.
and
too.
soak your foot
And also be in the
in the
outdoors.
concoction.
Okay.
In
All right.
addition to taking medication, the problem with the medication, it ruins the liver, so you don't want to take it more than a couple of months.
For
And
you,
once you kill the fungus,
it comes back sometimes.
it tends to come back, and then as a maintenance policy, keep soaking it.
Now, are you afraid? My only concern here, I can think about and putting all these bleach and other things, concerned about your other parts of your skin that it can get too irritated.
It's not getting irritated. The skin of the toes and the pinkies of the foot is very thick, but the upper part of the skin, this is why I tend just to soak the where the fungus is and not the rest of it.
Okay, because I see the top of your foot is getting soaked, up to your ankle is getting soaked in the...
But a good part of it is out, and it doesn't...
You haven't found the irritation on the
Not
rest of your
yet.
skin.
The first few days I did, and now I want to also to show you how I can tilt the view of the camera
So this is
of
called
my
the
phone
lanyard, where you basically
downward.
where you can shoot here in different angles. And the beauty here with in other ways what people are having their cameras on their chest is they're not able to move the angle. And what it's interesting here is you're able to move the angle to a 90 degree or even to a 180 degree when you want it to be flat. Plus what I like about it, which is interesting, is the plastic on your lanyard is clear. So as you're filming, what's the problem a lot of times of those chest cameras is you don't actually see what is actually being filmed. Here you can adjust it by you being able to look at it.
Not only adjust the focus and focus in or out, but also when the phone for some reason turn off on its own, I can notice it in time to restart it again.
Or you can make short clips.
And sometimes I want to shorten the clips.
Right, and then you can
when
do
I
this remotely as
change
well.
the subject.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And I can do it also remotely, and that is part of what we call RVI, remote video inspection. For example, I may want to my doctor to see example of what I'm doing. So I can stream it live to YouTube for free, for example, and then send an alert to my doctor to take a pic of it and discuss it with him in real time.
Okay, let me make a side of this, which is you're getting these in Trader Joe's. And what's the expiration date here? Which is interesting if we see, which is what?
10/19/24.
Okay.
What is the date and time now?
Now it's the 21st.
So it has 3 more days to
No,
expire.
It's past expiration date.
Oh, it's past.
2 days past expiration date.
Okay, so
let me just make a note here that this brand of salad was recalled when it was dated October 15th, and it had listeria from the chicken. So this is good also for you to check before you eat salads. You've
I'm going to taste
a
it to see if it is
spoiled,
damaged already. Seems good enough.
Okay. Bye-bye. Talk to you later.
Don't buy me so much. I'm going to show how I'm putting in the editing.
Bye-bye. Now let me go. If you're ready to move. Taking my phone with me, and you can upload it later.
Now I'm going to add the nuts. In addition to the nuts, I'm going to add also this sauce. Then we'll mix it all up. See how windy it is. Because if it's so windy, I have to stick it somewhere underneath this napkin, so it won't be, or put a knife on it or something like that, so it won't fly easily with the wind into the pool. And now I want to mix it up. Mix the salad up. Hope that I don't get listeria out of it. Now let's taste it and see how it is. I'm going to add some garlic, flavored oil spray, extra virgin olive oil, shake it, and then spray it on the salad to give it a little more flavor. Then I'm covering it up Also with the plastic so the animals don't smell the oil in the food. And I can leave it outside here. I'm going to mix it a little bit. Now that I finished the breakfast, I'm going to pack it all up so I can throw it away. Put it away, put it on the side here, put it aside. Now comes the time to wash my foot and dry it up a little. So for this purpose, I'm going to take a little towel that I have here in the store. Take this little towel, dry my foot. I'm basically done with that part of the treatment. Then I'm going to close my shoebox here and tuck it underneath my chair. So to make it sealed, I'm going to click on both sides. I'm going to slide it down, and notice that the phone is upside down, but it doesn't fall out because it is locked with the rubber bands on the lanyard. Now, I'd like to dry a little bit the bottom of my foot. I want to use that, turn the phone a little bit sideways so the viewer can see how I'm drying the bottom of my foot and then the top of my foot, but I want to leave the toes with the salt on them. Now I want to add some more chemicals to that. I want to show the viewer what chemicals you need to use. This comes in a small package here. That is called tea tree therapy antifungal serum. Okay, so for this, and here you want to shake it up, shake it upside down, then take it out, turn it upside down, and then soak it in the corner right there where the fungus is, and let it cover the fungal area and let it dry. This is one part, and the other part is on the pinky, the toenail of the pinky of the foot. So shake it again, and this time I'm going to push my pinky of the foot and then cover it also with this serum. One time this way and then from above. One more time from above to make sure that I have enough of this tea therapy antifungal serum on the toe right above it. A good layer everywhere. And close it nice and tight, and then hang it on the armrest of the chair, so I will have it every time I come out here. Let it dry for a few minutes. Then I'm going to put it back in my shoe and walk away. By now it was almost an hour of this demonstration. Now I'm going to slide it into my shoe, and I keep it open like that so there's plenty of air that will also let the skin recover from the chlorine and all the chemicals that I put in there, and let the liquid dry, but keep the chemicals on the toes. And now that I finish with this treatment, I'm going to cover my towel and some other things and take the tray back. So here I have a little, on the next chair, a place to hang my towel, then cover it with a box like this, so it remains dry even when it rains, tornadoes and everything else that you get here in South Florida. Now I'm ready to take it all in. I want to watch my step here so I don't fall easily into the spoon. I'm shooting the video, sir, so I'm recording. Okay, so now I'm ready to throw the remainder into the trash.